twice, cause I go get paid. Change ways. I've been broke, no once, but twice, just got be so vain. Pull up the team, gon' turn up. Pull up the team, gon' turn up. Pull up the team, gon' turn up. Pull up the team, gon' turn up.
Astro, no.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're live from Portland where the Trailblazers have home court advantage. You look at the Clippers.
And they face this team just once more after tonight. So they lost that first matchup. They're looking to get this one to boost their
Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
Gracious.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Leonard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot. And one.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Covington. Stolen by Grant. Mitchell with it. Leonard picks him up. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
A three ball. And another three for Portland. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Connects from three-point range. That's 7 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. Pass to George. Now Leonard. Outside, George. Will it go? And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Screen by Grant. Fires it up. And no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. So Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, he went into some detail about the team they're playing tonight. What they'll have to do to slow down their offense. Defensively, they want to challenge at the rim, but stay connected to the shooters. It's tough to do both, of course, but he said, we're built for this. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared, number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Screen by Grant. Mitchell with it. He has 6. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Some solid defense from Grant. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Drills it from outside.
Nurkic's getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Now Mitchell. Over Dunn. And too long on the shot. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Portland out in front. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 13. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Pass to Wall. Wall draws the double. Here's Cauley-Stein. Morris looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one hits back iron. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
George, no good. Portland leading by 9. Simons with the ball. George picks him up. Pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Wall's shot is off. The Blazers on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. A nice shot by Kevin Gelly.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Left side, Wall. And the layup is good. Wall's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Changing teams in your rookie year couldn't have been easy for Keon Johnson.
He only played 15 games for his original team before the trade, and I'm sure that was a challenging introduction for him to the league, but those are the lessons you learn early on. Control what you can control, and now it's up to Keon to try to find a way onto the floor consistently.
From deep. And it's Kevin Gelly with the rebound. Portland leading by 11. Pass to Hart. It's stolen by Wall. And here's Morris for 3. That shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Johnson outside. Good on the shot. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wall. And yes, it's good.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
Pass to Kevin Gelly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kevin Gelly's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The 3 from George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Kevin Gelly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Morris outside to the inside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Simons has it in the corner. And the layup's good off the glass.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
It's Powell on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings. And that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 14 points.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
Nurkic, and the buzzer beater's good.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Out to Peyton. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. Clippers trail by 8. And here's Leonard from 3. Pass to Wall. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Pass to Dunn. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Wall. A 3-pointer, no good. Trailblazers leading by 10. Mitchell in the corner. Portland moving the ball around. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And the dunk by Grant.
Ooh, great feed, great finish. That's Jeremy Grant.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. And having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Craig, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Here's Cauley Stein. Tries again. The rebound by Watford.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Portland again missing. Clippers trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Drills the three-pointer. Portland leading by 9. Down low, Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's 6 points for Keon Johnson.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Leonard. And that one is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Johnson outside. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Kevin Gillen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Leonard on the wing. He's got 10.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
To the paint. Now here's Simons. There's a good screen. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Portland out in front.
The Clippers, 33.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers trail by 16. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Inside, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Clippers trail by 19. Pass to Morris. Fader on the way. That one wide left. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Portland. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Morris a screen. And George, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And George drops them both. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
A fader. Second shot opportunity. Here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And Paul George with the 3. George has got 20 points.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space. Does not hesitate there.
Pass to Grant. And here's Nurkic. Right wing. To the wing on the left. Wants to get it to Grant and does. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot by Payton, no good. Clippers trail by 18. Morris with the ball. Here's George. Outside Leonard. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Payton. Long range from the inbound. Drains the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Leonard missing. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Back to Mitchell. Over Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, George. It's taken away by Payton.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Simons from outside. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here's George. Takes it out to Leonard. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's off from three-point range.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's Kevin Geller. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for...
Then I get lost in the abyss. I'm a quiet, but I like to talk my... You could bet I'm in my head, but you could bet I'm... Look, these be my sons. Without me, they be done. Where the would you get all your mobile pictures from? That's why I've been living on this island with my... Ignoring all the... Cause my energy is priceless.